William Hill sponsors IFL TV.
I'm the man to beat Daniel Dubois.
We're going to sleep.
UMAR, AHMED, IFL TV, MTK Global. This is a bit of a weird situation. A nice one as well. We've got Tommy Coyle and Chris Algieri. Obviously had a great fight together last night. Spoke to you, Chris, last night, so I'll come to Tommy first. Right call from Jamie?
Yeah, listen, it's a tough pill to swallow. I'm gutted, but Jamie's a good friend of mine. He's a very good trainer, and you know, I was in there with a great fighter in Chris last night, and I was probably just a little bit out of my league, you know, a bit out of my depth. And Jamie wanted, I guess, to save me for another day, and I was seeing double vision, and I probably made the mistake of telling Jamie I was seeing. I said to Chris, I said, I wasn't just seeing one good-looking bastard, I was seeing two good-looking bastards. So I was seeing two of them in there in the final round, and probably made the mistake of telling Jamie, and you know, he's pulled me out. So I was upset at the time, but you know what? It was probably the right thing to do. I've got two beautiful children at home, and you know, your health is your wealth.
Absolutely. Chris, this was of course a huge step up for Tommy on paper in terms of opposition and facing a world-class opponent. So how do you think he fared?
Oh, I think great. I think he should be very proud about his performance. It was a hell of a fight. We put on a great show. You know, Tommy kept asking for a war, so we put one on, and it was a great fight. And I think that you definitely leveled up, you know, for the event, and you showed it your all. You gave me your all. I mean, I had to dig deep myself. So I think it was, you know, it was a great fight, and you know, the way it ended, it is what it is. But like Tommy said, you know, you live to fight on another day, and you know, it's better than the alternative. You know, one too many is too many.
Yeah, for sure, definitely.
I know at the moment, Tommy, it may not feel like it, but as a lot of benefits come from last night. Obviously, boxing live on DAZN at the Garden on an Anthony Joshua undercard, facing a world-class opponent. I know you took the loss, but moving forward, there was surely some benefits that came out of tonight.
Listen,
Last night, rather.
It's made an unbelievable feature in my scrapbook. Like a kid from East Hull. There's a police station in Hull called Queen's Gardens, and I said from Queen's Gardens to Madison Square Gardens, like it's some story, you know, it's unbelievable. I never expected to come this far. I never expected to share a ring with Chris, who shared a ring with so many other great fighters. I don't know what I've got left to offer the sport. I really don't, I'll be honest. I think I've definitely, like I said before the fight, I've reached my summit. I'm not a world-class fighter, I've said it before, and I'm a real guy. I know my limitations. I'm just a hard bastard. That's all I am.
Very hard bastard.
I'm just a hard bastard, a tough guy, which, you know, will give you 110% 8 days a week. But how many times can I keep going to, well, I've got two children at home and one on the way.
You telling me you want to retire?
The plan was to fight Chris, win, which didn't happen. Maybe get the world title shot, and then, you know, have one more in my hometown. But right now, I don't want to make any decisions because I'm so hurt and upset. But you know what? It wouldn't be a bad way to go out fighting at Madison Square Garden against, you know, a world champion like Chris. I don't know. I don't want to have one last fight and, you know, get taken out in 2 or 3 rounds because I've literally got nothing left. It's not just the fights; it's the training camps. My spars are exactly like my fights. You know what I mean? I do this day in, day out, and it's putting miles on the clock. I've got a fantastic business back home, and I don't need to fight. I do it because it just ticks a little box in my head, and I want to go out the right way.
Tommy, I spoke to Chris last night, as I said, and he's looking at world titles next. You know, Maurice Hooker's out there, Jose Ramirez, also I know Prograis and Taylor are tied up. Do you think he can win another world title?
100%. Listen, Maurice Hooker is very, very beatable. I'd be going into a fight with Maurice Hooker thinking I can beat him. Chris is a hell of a better fighter than I am. So I think he'll have the 140 belt around his waist very, very soon. And wherever it is, I promise you now I'll be there to watch and support you.
I appreciate that.
I'll do that.
Well, that's real class there between you guys, and I'm sure whether you carry on, he'll be looking out for you, and
100%.
when he
Yeah,
fights
for
for his
sure.
world title, you'll be looking out for him.
100%. Listen, I've been following this guy for a while. I asked for one of his books because, I'm a big fan. He's so knowledgeable, so smart, being there with all the best fighters in the world. I mean, to think that he's traded blows with Manny Pacquiao blows my mind. So, yeah, listen, it was an honour. Madison Square Garden, New York. It's just fucking living the dream, aren't we? We really are.
We really are. Absolutely.
Tommy Coyle, Chris Algieri, appreciate a bit of your time this morning, and best of luck
Yeah, thank you very much.
in whatever you do next.
I just want to say as well to everybody who come out of the weigh-in and the fight last night and give me such a great reception. Thank you so much. You've made me trip and the occasion very, very special for me. So thank you.
Yeah, Chris, did you expect that many fans at the weigh-in for Tommy? It almost felt like we're in England.
I expected to get booed actually. I got booed after the Amir Khan fight, even though it was in the Barclays Center. Like it's nothing I'm not used to. So.
Well, I think you won some fans from the UK last night, definitely.
That was what I was hoping for. I was hoping that we would put on a good fight.
Yeah,
And it
we
was
did.
prime time in the UK, right?
Yes.
Prime time. All my mates are skinned, so they didn't have to get the pay-per-view. They just watched it on Sky Sports.
You watch your free stuff. Good.
Chris, Tommy, again, whatever you do, guys do next, best of luck with it, and we'll catch you all soon.
Thanks so
Sounds
much. Yeah,
good.
good
Thank
to see
you.
you.
No problem.
Thanks for that.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
William Hill sponsors IFL TV.
I'm the man to beat Daniel Dubois.
You're going to sleep.